Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. From Bethel High School, it's LSC bringing you girls varsity field hockey today as the Kecoughtan Warriors take on the Bethel Bruins here at Bruin Field. I'm Paul Rowe along with Judy Reagan bringing you today's game. And Judy, I'm real happy to have you once again helping out and actually doing this game here today.
Good to be back, and as you see, the game is underway. We just had a very nice pass there, and first whistle of the game. I have Linda Baumler and Will Robertson working this game, two outstanding officials.
Today's game between the Warriors and the Bruins features two very young teams in the Peninsula District. The Warriors, I believe, have upwards of 12 juniors on their team, and Bethel somewhere close to that. They both have almost identical records. Kecoughtan at 5-4 and Bethel at 4-4. And as Judy was telling me before this began, it ought to be a really good, strong, even game. So you're in luck today. You should see a great field hockey game today here at Bethel High School.
And what beautiful, beautiful weather we have for field hockey. Isn't that correct? Oh my goodness. Couldn't ask for nicer temperatures to play this game.
Yeah, what do we call this, Indian summer?
I don't know what we call it, but I'll take it, believe me. Much nicer than the 90s that we were playing in, believe me. Oh. It makes for a nicer game. The girls can run faster, they feel better. You can just tell their whole attitude of playing changes when the weather is so nice.
And that's what I was going to tell some of the listeners and watchers right now, that it is going to be a fast game. The ball is all over the place all the time, so you're going to have to keep your eyes viewed to the screen to see what goes on. We'll try and keep you informed of who's doing what. We'll get the numbers when we can, and that's going to be most of the time. Unfortunately, Bethel's are yellow numbers on a white field jersey, and it's a little bit difficult to pick those up sometimes, but we'll do the best we can. And once again, we apologize if we mispronounce anybody's name or call the wrong person the wrong name. Please forgive us. We are doing the best we can with the light that we have. Right now,
that's a penalty corner.
Now, explain why that's a penalty corner.
Okay, the defense fouled in the circle. It is now a penalty corner, and this is a great opportunity for the attacking team, which is Bethel right now. This is a great advantage to them to score. The ball must come outside the circle before they're allowed to take a shot, before it can go into goal to score. The ball now has to come outside the circle and then be brought back in order to score. And that was a beautiful clear by the defense. Very, very nice tackle there. Very nice tackle by number 5 on the Kecoughtan team.
Number 6, I think that's Hannah Clark, had the ball and brought it down.
Very nice pass across. Beautiful save by the goalie.
In the goal
cage, yes. That's exactly
Mimi
where she
Dawson.
is. And she just had a beautiful diving save.
A very, very fast-paced game. Kecoughtan gets the ball out to number 12, and that's going to be Caitlin Herman. She's the youngest player for the Warriors, simply a freshman.
And again, beautiful, beautiful tackling there by number 5 on the Kecoughtan team.
Moni, I'll let you try to pronounce that one. Vessels?
Moni Vessels.
Nice breakaway by number 3
very
for Bethel. That's Casey Dale. Dale or Dial?
Dale. Casey Dale.
Casey Dale.
Yes. Yep. That was a stick obstruction. She brought her stick right over in front of her. Oh, my goodness. A whiff ball there with a stick up in the air, which is dangerous. But Kecoughtan picked it up, so there would be no whistle because they picked up the advantage.
With the ball now is Sierra Magdaleno, is that correct?
Yes, Magdaleno,
Number 1. And folks, I've been told that's a young lady you want to keep your eye on during this game. She scored 6 goals in her first game this year and has somewhere between 10 and 11 goals this season in 8 games, excuse me. does a real good job at the forward position for the Bethel Bruins.
This is a nice field that they're playing on here at Bethel. Fortunately, these teams have both of them have outstanding athletic directors that really know the sport and like the sport. You see how nice and short the grass is and all,
Yes.
because so many of our teams are getting used to playing on turf now, and we're at a bit of a disadvantage still playing on the grass because all of our regional games, all of our main games are now being played on turf.
I'm old school. I like grass. I like
Right,
grass.
right.
Whether it's any sport, I like the grass.
Well, as I said, Bethel they keep this field nice, and we have Ray Smith to thank for that.
Yes, we do. Magdalena on the far side, bringing the ball down, has traveled about half of the field. She takes it up the side corner looking for some help, gets it out toward the middle, tackled by Kecoughtan, and the ball is taken by the Warriors. They've got it in midfield looking for an outlet. That looked like number 6 again, Hannah Clark, trying to get the ball out, and she got it out.
One of the things I will tell you about Sierra, too, is she's very much a team player. If you saw her on the outside over there looking, she was holding the ball looking to see where one of her teammates, was that she could pass it off to a greater advantage. She's very good like that, really can read where the team is. And that makes her a better player.
And they have to do that in all sports, too, Judy.
Yes.
That's something that people forget that. It's a thinking game no matter what the game is.
That's right.
And especially here when you have so many players going so many places, you have to see what's developing and kind of know the other players and where they're supposed to be. Nice tackle there by, I'm not sure what the number is, number 9 for the Warriors. That's Chalise Rodriguez. And taken right back by the Bruins, who seem like they want to keep everything in this half of the field right now, Judy, and they're doing a pretty good job of it.
They certainly are. If you'll notice, too, that some of the girls, when they get the ball, they don't just, there, that's a shot on goal. Shot on goal, nice stop by the keeper. Another shot on goal, another save.
A lot of action here.
Yes, a lot of action at the goal cage. And we have another corner, another foul by the defense in the circle.
Are you allowed to kick the ball or hit it with your feet?
No, you may not.
I think that's what happened.
Right.
That's what I was able to see. The ball went toward the opening, and somebody stepped in front of it and kind of kicked it away. I don't think it was intentional. I just think it happened.
No, right. It just happens.
And like you said, the ball has to go outside the circle when they do this, which it has. She gets it inside, and there was a foul there, Judy.
That was her stick. The stick came up. She slammed the other girl's stick, and yes, that was a beautiful stop.
Yes,
beautiful stop there.
And that was number 10 for Bethel, and that was Keely Ledford.
Nice kick there by Mimi.
Good little tackle over there by the Bruins. That was a nice play to get that ball away.
Yes.
And now once again, the Bruins going down in.
They certainly have been on the attack.
They have that right in front of the goal now.
Right in front of the goal. Up. There it goes. It was a push off. Nice hit. Very nice hit.
Good stop again by the Bruins. Once again, they're showing tenacious defense here, in my humble opinion, for what little I know.
Yes, well.
They seem to be doing very well. There's that little number 4 who's been really busy for the Bruins over there. That's Kylie Friend.
Yeah.
Kylie Friend, who is really doing a great job over there, folks.
The ball's been on her side quite a bit, too.
Which is kind of amazing. You would think that after a while you would try and cross the ball to this side to kind of spread things back out, as you can get a little bit lazy, I think, and tend to have your defense take more of that side of the field than it should.
Unfortunately, if you keep pulling your defense too, pulling it to the one side, and all of a sudden it crosses, it's like, whoa, where is everybody? They're all on the other side, you know?
ball still staying on the other side of the
Yes,
field. Number 7, Jamie Love over there with Kylie Friend battling against one another, one from Kecoughtan, one from Bethel. Almost a good takeaway by the Warriors, but good play by the Bruins defender to keep the ball.
That was pretty. That was a pretty takeaway there. Very pretty.
Again, Bethel controlling the ball. Now it's coming toward this side of the field. The Warriors surrounding the ball. Hannah Clark up, but the Bruins with the ball.
Don't give up on those.
They'll knock it out. The Warriors will have it.
Oh, nice pickup. Oh, third man right there. The one girl, it's almost like a pick and basketball. The one girl cut in and blocked the Kecoughtan player from playing while her player, the Bethel player, was right there. And the Bethel player cut in between them.
So we have all sorts of rules mixed here, from football to baseball, basketball, and everything there. In front of the net.
Oh, and again, nice shot and save.
Mimi Dawson with several good saves already in this game. Bethel getting the ball back out, trying to get it in the other end of the field. Good defense.
An obstruction call
by Hannah Clark, and I guess when you have an obstruction, that's why you can have good defense.
Right, there you go.
Taken by number 1. Is that Emma Field for the Warriors? Emma Field. She's been busy over on this side every now and then.
Keely Ledford has been very strong for Bethel also.
That's
with,
number 10?
Number 10, yes. Very strong in defense. Yes. She certainly has picked up quite a few down there, believe me.
She's the one that earlier made that good stop.
Yes,
boom,
yes.
And then stopped breakaway on this side. It's a lot more than just rolling the ball around and hitting it with a piece of wood.
Oh, right.
A whole lot more. Emma Field gets it out to number 12 for the Warriors. She tries to take it in the middle, punched back for the Warriors. And again, Emma Field with it, tries to take it back, but she's some sort of foul. Now, what's the, on this particular play, the player had some sort of penalty hit of some sort, and she just blasted it all the way down. Is there an advantage to this?
You know, I think she was trying to get it to her teammates, hoping that they would rush the goal.
Okay.
That they would crash in and take. Oh, now see that. Okay, that she played the ball. It hit her leg, but he waited to see if she would get the advantage, if she'd get the ball back. And when she didn't, when the Kecoughtan girl got the ball, he immediately blew and gave the ball back to Bethel.
Sometimes we need rules like that in other sports too. No harm, no foul.
Right. Long hit. That means it accidentally went out, like over the end line, that kind of thing.
Not where you were trying.
And so it's a 16. Right. They didn't hit it out deliberately or anything.
So Bethel gets it back in play. Kecoughtan picks it up. Again, that's Emma Field. Seems like we're calling her name. She's all over the place. Is she midfield? Forward.
Emma plays a forward position.
A battle for the ball on the far corner side. Bethel will get it. They'll bring it towards the goal.
She just did a self-start. That's called a self-start, rather than take a hit right towards or into the goal or anything like that. She did a self-start till she got some clearance and then was able to pass the ball off.
And you're allowed to do that, either
yes,
do it yourself or take it out to someone. So you have options here.
Yes.
Battling for the ball. Pops back out as Kecoughtan is trying to get it out of their end of the field, and the Bruins are having none of that as they're pushing deeper and deeper toward the goal.
Oh, nice swing of the ball, but a whiff. So it's coming out in the circle. When you swing the stick up like that, it's considered dangerous. And 9 times out of 10, it'll be coming out.
Nice center there by the Bruins, but
nothing. So the ball will come out. Kecoughtan will get the ball to bring down now.
Here we have a replay on that. You see her pass the ball right through, right there. Nice center, very nice center. That's one you expect to be put into the net. So we're going to have a little timeout here. The score is still 0-0, and Judy's scoring. What kind of scores should we look for here? Are we looking at like soccer 1-0, 2-0, or are we looking more like 5, 6, 7, maybe 10, 15?
No, you're not going to look for that highest score. No, in this game, I would expect maybe a 2-0 game.
2-0.
Maybe 2-0, yes. And they're really feeling each other out, finding where their strong, points are, that kind of thing. And I think you're going to find your scores in the second half.
I like the way they're playing that. You said a lot right there. They're feeling each other out.
Exactly.
It's exactly.
Like they're finding where the strengths are, where their weaknesses are, that kind of thing. And the coaches are looking at the same thing, and that's why they're calling a timeout to tell them, look, keep it away from this one, keep it away from that one.
Maybe you'll see a little bit of change, folks. You'll have to wait around and see.
Right.
Two good young teams. Field hockey. Girls varsity coming to you right here from Bethel High School on September the 25th, 2013. A beautiful day, as Judy Reagan has told us earlier. It's a really nice day. Very comfortable. Of course, we have a nice little tent over us to keep it from being hot from the sun. And I appreciate, appreciate them putting that up for us. That's really nice. A lot of good young players, as I mentioned before. Both teams very, very young, doing some rebuilding. I think you'll see a lot better teams from both of them next year, and they're pretty daggone good this year.
Both of them have new coaches this year, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, both coaches. It's their first year of coaching these teams.
Jennifer Delph from
and
Kecoughtan.
Tina Chipman from Bethel.
And I was able to meet both of them and speak with them shortly before we started here today, and they're both wonderful young ladies.
Yes.
And I stress young. Of course, everybody's younger than me. But they were very young, very positive about their teams, and seemed to have a very good rapport with the players, which is very good. And they're excited about the season, the fact that they both have winning seasons, so to speak, at this point, and looking forward to next year and the coming years as they continue, hopefully, with their careers as field hockey coaches. Once again, Bethel putting the pressure on the Warriors as they've got the ball down into the corner.
And that was an obstruction call. Kecoughtan stepped in too far into her space and stopped her from being able to play the ball. And there was an advancing call.
So now Bethel will get it. Now, can they take a direct shot here?
They have to go 5 yards before they can go into the circle.
Okay.
Yes. If they don't go the 5 yards, it's coming out.
Oh, nice
breakaway.
pass on the outside.
Nice breakaway.
And
yes.
Nice get back.
That was
by
Monet
the
Vessels
Bruins.
that picked it up beautifully, too. She really did a beautiful pickup. Oh, my goodness. Kecoughtan has, oh, my. They had a beautiful opening right there. My goodness. Just couldn't get her feet around. Just couldn't get it around in time.
Great work by the Warriors to get that
was
break.
Unreal. Beautiful breakaway.
And like Judy said, they had an opportunity for a shot, and the ball just went awry, and they weren't able to make it. But it's still putting pressure on the Bruins for the time being. It's kind of turning the tables because the Bruins have kept it down in Kecoughtan's end for most of this game.
And it's Kecoughtan's hit now. Let's see if she's going to hit her, if she's going to do a self-start here. Let's see what she's going to do there. Self-start and then a hit. Up. And they were waiting for her. Up. Obstruction.
No, green ball.
Now there, she's trying to get it into that circle.
Yes.
For them to pick it up. They weren't there. Bethel defense was all there.
Nice takeaway by number 3, and then a nice takeaway by number 1 for the Bruins. Back and forth.
Sierra Magdalena.
Cool. This is so wonderful. You can make a highlight reel out of things, in my humble opinion, of what's going on. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little new to this. This is great.
This sport has grown so much, especially in our area. It's just unbelievable. Our girls are finally getting scholarships to D1 schools. They're getting to play in college level and all. Even if they play club hockey, they're still continuing on. Many of them are going into officiating, going into coaching. It's becoming something that they really learn and can use it for a career. It's great.
So like soccer was years ago, field hockey
is now. Yes.
That's wonderful. That's great.
Many of these girls play on travel teams now. They go to places like Disney. They go to places like California. They go to, I mean, they travel all over. Pennsylvania, they go up north to the field hockey capital, basically. It's wonderful. We have great clubs, travel clubs now on the peninsula.
Good.
And many of the, like I said, many of the girls are involved in that. It's great.
Wow. Now they can lift the ball up
They
like
can
that.
this year. Yes, they can. This year they can do it.
Now can they do that when they're shooting on the goal?
They can do it when they're shooting on goal, too, as long as there's nobody in the way and it becomes dangerous.
Okay.
Okay? If I shoot it directly to you, then it's going to be called back.
I remember a couple of years ago, might have been longer than that, when you were trying to explain something to me about somebody who shot the ball and it went in the air toward the goal, and it was discounted as a goal.
Right.
Because it was in the air.
Well, also on the first shot on goal on a corner, if it's a drive, it has to be below the board. See those boards?
Right,
They're
that's what you were
18-inch
telling me.
boards.
Yes, that's
that
what you're
rule
telling
is
me. That's
still
what it
in
was.
effect.
Okay.
That rule is still in effect
So
if it's a drive, but they can do a flick or they can do a scoop, and all, provided nobody's in their way. And it's a great shot on goal and great way to score.
The ball still on the other side of the field in possession of the Bruins, now taken by the Warriors up the field to
There's Monet
number
going
5,
down again.
Monet.
Yes.
On the outside, that is, I can't see that number from here. Who was that young lady over there for Bethel? Right there.
It's hard to see their numbers. I know it is.
Maybe number 6. Maybe. Not sure. Number 2 sends it down, but it's picked up by the Warriors, and they hit it down the field. The Bruins stop it. They're trying to bring it back now. Emma Field going up against the Bruins, gets the ball, sends it right toward the goal area, but no one was able to get to it for the
no
Warriors.
one there.
There's that young lady we were talking about earlier, number 10, doing such a great job on defense for the Bruins today. Ball goes to the outside about the midfield area, and there's number 1, Sierra Magdaleno. She's a spark plug, and she scored a lot of goals this year, so again, keep your eye on her for the Bruins. She sends it upfield. She's got an open player who can't quite control the ball, and it'll roll out. And they get to bring it up to the top of the circle.
The 16-yard line is what it's called, yes. Oh, that was pretty. But she kept going, kept fighting. Ooh, whiff stick.
Swing and a miss. Emma
Yep, there we
Field
go.
again, and we've
Yes.
got a possible breakaway if she can control it. And
That was
too
pretty.
much defense.
Nobody there, right. She seems to be everywhere, Monet. She can just, she's like the wind. She's from one side to the other, doing a beautiful, beautiful job today.
And she's what number again?
I think she's number 5, isn't she?
Number 5 for Kecoughtan.
Yes, for Kecoughtan.
Yes.
Monet, yes.
Monet Vessels,
Monet
just
Vessels, yes. And she's only a sophomore.
Just
yes.
a sophomore.
And look how fast she is.
And you've got to be fast. Fast, quick, and you've got to know when to take a break so you don't kill yourself by outpacing yourself in this game. The Warriors trying to move it down. Looks like number 6 again.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness.
In front of the net,
my
Warriors
goodness.
with a possible shot.
And a beautiful diving save again by Mimi. Wow.
Mimi Dawson has
Beautiful.
just done a fabulous job
Yes, she has,
down there.
because they have put some serious shots on there, and she's doing a beautiful job.
And she is just a sophomore as well. Far side of the field again, Magdalena with the ball. This time it's knocked away by the Warriors, but the Bruins get it right back. In fact, Magdalena gets it right back. She goes down the far side. Magdalena with the ball on the left-hand side of the field, brings
Sierra
it in.
is a forward, and that's one of her jobs. She wants to bring that in. That was a beautiful save there by the keeper.
Forward. Talk a few minutes,
Forward.
Judy, about these positions. Now we have forwards, we have midfield, and we have defense.
And defense. The forwards are your ones that you want to keep, just what it says, forward, to basically score your goals. You want to feed up to them.
And how many are you probably going to have on your team?
It depends on the style of play that your coach has.
So you could have
whether
like
you want to have
4,
3 or 4.
5,
Yes.
3, whatever.
Yes. Your midfield are your one. You want them to be able to run. They need to back up the forwards, and they need to go back and help the defense.
So right now on the screen, we're probably looking at 3 forwards of Kecoughtan as they led the attack.
As they went down. Yes,
one.
correct.
Yes,
correct.
okay.
Yes. Now, Monet, I'm not sure if Monet is a
yes,
forward.
She's a forward.
Is she a forward or is she a midfielder? I'm not sure what.
Coach called her a forward.
Did she? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Your midfielders, you want to be able to go forward and back. You want them to help your defense, and you want them to back up your forwards.
Nice breakaway by the Bruins
Yes,
here.
it
And guess
is.
who with the ball? Oh,
Wow.
nice
Beautiful
stop.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Very nice.
And who is in goal for the Kecoughtan Warriors? Because we need to give that young lady credit. She did a
Tiffany?
great job.
Tiffany Nolte?
Nolte.
Yes. She's had some both keepers are doing a beautiful job today.
Goodness. I know you and I were talking at the time as that happened, but we both looked up to watch what was going on.
And this is a penalty corner again.
So anyway, I interrupted you. We have midfielders,
okay.
you say, who go back and forth.
Right. And they should be your runners. They should be your ones with the endurance that can really run the game for you.
So probably if you took a half of the field, they go from half of that field to the other half of the other side of the field. Would that be
correct?
About
Yep.
right?
They will go from circle to circle, basically.
Okay. Close in. Oh.
Whoa, another
nice
beautiful
stop.
save. Wow. Both goalies are doing a terrific job today. They really are.
And I tell you what, Judy, these Bethel Bruins are impressing me. They're keeping the ball down at this end and taking shot after shot after shot. They just keep getting denied by great goal play from Tiffany Nolte. And speaking of defense, we have forwards and we have midfielders, and of course
then we have defenders.
Defenders. And their basic job is to
stop the forwards on the other team. It's very much almost set up like soccer. If you know the game of soccer, you will see that, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarity in that. But
the one thing that we don't have that soccer does have, and thank goodness we don't have it any longer, is offsides.
oh, that is
Right.
nice.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh,
we can
man.
have a young lady that can cherry pick, so to speak, can be down there, a forward that can wait for the pass and all that, and no offsides. It's wonderful.
Now, is this something that's new, or is this always
No,
been around?
this is well, it's not new now, but it's new in the last like 10 years and all. But it was so great to get rid of it. You have no idea.
Oh, yes, I do.
Even as officials, we loved getting rid of it. And that was number 8. That was a pretty carry, very
Sarah
pretty.
Everett. She was able to get it by number 10 that time, but not for
And that
long.
was pretty. That was pretty.
Hannah Clark with the drive down the sideline, trying to keep it
Yep.
for the Warriors.
Green ball, because it was a deflection off the the white stick there. So
Clark will
now
bring
see,
it
there's
in.
a lot of if you'll notice how many Bethel players were down there forming a
Yes.
defense and all going back. But Kecoughtan needs to get a few more players down there to pick up that ball instead of playing so much defense. They need to go a little more on the attack.
I'm looking now, they've got 4 players on their half of the field right at the moment. The Bruins have all of their players in their half.
Right.
And now with Magdalena taking it down her side again, I keep calling her saide, she seems to control the ball
Right,
on the
yes,
left-hand side of the
yes.
field all the time. Young lady's good.
And it's hard to play the left side of the field. It really is, because you've got to get your feet around
Yes.
in order to take your shots and everything. It's much easier to come across your body from the right side.
That's what I've always been amazed at. When kids begin playing soccer, the right side of the field is where everybody is, because
Yes, it's so much
most people
easier.
are right-footed.
That's
and,
right.
And in field hockey, you would think the same thing. With the sticks, you're going to fire from the right side. But all the action today, for the most part, has been on the left-hand
That's right.
side of the field.
And if you get a good player on the left-hand side, and all, let me tell you, that's a boon to a coach. They want that. She's fast. She is fast. Young sophomore.
This is number 5, Monet, with the ball in the corner for the Warriors. They're trying to get some other players up into
And
the
that's a
circle.
corner. It's a corner.
This may be the
Went
first
off the-
one they've had.
I believe it is. First or second one they've had. But that was a good call by the official. Went right through her foot and up.
And the Warriors bringing up their team this time, and Bethel sending 5 of their players down on defense.
They must go back
6.
to the 50-yard line on a corner. They have to go back.
Wow. Feeding the ball in. Somebody was there, number 4 with the shot. Doesn't
Up
quite
long
go.
hit. You see, she put it towards goal. The Bethel player had her stick down, and it deflected off of her stick and out. So it was a 16, and there we have halftime.
And no score.
No score. I
No
told you
score.
it'd probably be the
Quick
second half before
game.
they scored.
Quick game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Paul Rowe, along with Judy Reagan, bringing you today's game from Bethel High School, the Kecoughtan Warriors and the Bethel Bruins. There's no score in this game, but I tell you what, I'm having a blast. And one of the reasons is that I have Judy Reagan with me, and
Well,
she
aren't
knows
you
more
sweet?
about the game of field hockey than I'm ever going to know in my entire lifetime. And it's just such a joy watching these kids play. The game is quick, the game is fast, the game is fun.
And it's so good for them. It really is. It's tremendous.
Man, well, your feelings and your what am I looking for?
I think it's a very evenly, I
about the
told you
game.
before we started this game, this is going to be a very evenly matched game. Both teams are equally competitive. They're both, they can almost read each other, what the other one's going to do.
So it's going to be in for a very tough game. And ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, you want to hang around for the second half, so stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the start of the second half here at Bethel High School with a match between the Kecoughtan Warriors and the Bethel Bruins. And we start off with the ball in Bethel's end of the field. The
You'll
Warriors.
notice that the teams changed ends, so they're now going in different directions.
That's right. Now on the screen, Kecoughtan will be moving from left to right, so they'll be going toward the far right side. And I noticed the Bruins have changed the goalies, at least numbers anyway. Number 71 is in the goal for the Bruins, and that's Glo Biza. Glo Biza. Nice stop by number 13 for the Bruins, and that is Kimber Fote. Kimber Fote. The Warriors bringing it down toward the circle. They get it outside, and it goes out. She'll bring it in herself. She lifts it to number 7. Bruins on defense knock it out. So it'll be the Warriors. Number 6, Hannah Clark, will bring it in for the Warriors on the right-hand side here.
She's trying to tell one of her teammates, move. I'm trying to give it to you, move.
She had a nice, strong pass in there toward
Yes,
the middle.
yes.
But the ball will go over to the Bruins, and they'll put it out downfield. Now it's way downfield, and we've got a streaking Sierra Magdalena.
Yes, yes, yes. She is fast.
Great defense to slow her down by the Warriors' number 3. The Bruins still retaining it. The Warriors try to get it out, and they do. They get it out to number 4, Jessica Wolkowicz. She tries to get it upfield. It's taken by the Bruins' number 4, and that is Kyla Friend. She'll bring it in.
Oh, that was pretty. That was a pretty push that she just did.
Right through the legs.
Right through, yes. Very, very nice. Nice, strong push.
Bruins now putting the pressure on the Warriors. They're moving right to left on your screen. Warriors trying to kick it back out. That's Hannah Clark that goes down on trying to stop it, with the Bruins with the shot toward the right side. Pass toward the right side.
Do you see her holding up her hand, Linda, the official holding up her hand?
Yes.
She did not. Remember I told you they have to go 5 yards before they can go into the circle on a foul like that? Well, she did not do that. That's why she's holding up, showing that she did not do the 5 yards. She lifted that, but it was into a crowd. That's what it was into a crowd.
Where the ball landed? Right there, right there, right there.
So the Bruins will get the ball from about midfield. It's centered. Bruins with the ball toward the middle. And another.
Off her feet.
Hannah Clark. Hannah Clark has a very strong
She has a beautiful
stick.
drive. Yes, beautiful drive. And she's got somebody really fast like Renee who can pick it up there, which is good.
Renee with the ball puts it toward the middle of the field. Looks like the Bruins are going to stop the attack. Nope. Taken away by the Warriors' number 7.
Jamie Love. Is that who that is?
I think it is.
Yeah, Jamie Love.
Warriors battling over it, trying to get it back. Whoops, a missed shot. Good defense by the Bruins as they looks like they get it
that
kicked
was an
out.
obstruction. She ran right in front of her so that she could not play it.
So the Bruins will now.
Oh, that was a pretty stop that she just had there by Sierra.
And she went right back after the ball when it got
Yes,
tapped
yes,
away from
yes.
her, and was able to get it back under control for the Bruins and
this
pass
is
it
going
out to the right side.
I can tell you this is going to be a game of who wants this,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, who's willing to really go after that ball.
And Judy, you and I talked during the break, and we're seeing something I didn't think we'd see here right now. During the first half of the game, all of the activity was on the far side of the field, and we thought when they changed sides, it might end up coming over to this side. Right now, it seems to be still over on that side of the field.
It's still, right, it's staying on that side of the field. It just seems like that seems to be strong play over there, and they want to keep it there. But I also noticed that the ball's moving back and forth on the diagonal more than it was before.
Like here. Nice stop by the Bruins. Very nice stop, and that is number 4 for the Bruins. That's Kyla Friend again. She's been very active here lately.
Very nice in the defense. Yes, 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 yes.
Whoop. Well, that one kind of bounced around everywhere.
Right,
didn't it?
right.
That's going to be the Bruin ball. An opportunity for the Bethel Bruins. Ball goes toward the middle. The Warriors trying to take it away, and it will be the Warriors ball.
And I don't know if you noticed or not, but the keeper was back there directing her girls. Go over here. I was watching her hands. Go over here. Go over there. She was directing them as to where the ball was heading and where to go for the play for the defense, which is good. That's a sign of a good keeper really watching the game and being in it.
Well, you have to be in it. You can see the whole field.
Sure, sure.
Hannah Clark's pass that time was stopped by the Bruins. And now they've got the ball on the outside. That is
pretty.
Molina. Warriors take it away in the corner. They try to bring it upfield. Bruins will get it back, number 2. And that is Karina, and I'll let you pronounce that.
Shrenecki.
Shrenecki. Shrenecki. I understand she is from Germany. Is that correct?
I think so, yes. I believe that's what.
Strong pressure by the Bruins so far in this half.
I was going to say, they certainly are knocking at that door.
They really are. Not that they weren't in the first half.
Right, but they're really, they're running to the ball. Like I said, they are going after the ball. They're not sitting back waiting for it to come to them. They are going after it.
And now they have a very good opportunity here to score a goal. Tiffany Nolte, the goalkeeper for the Warriors. Here comes the ball to the middle. The Bruins have it. Good defense by the Warriors.
Oh, there it goes. She lifted it right into her own player. So now Kecoughtan has a chance to get it down. Oh my goodness.
Nice stop.
They're right there. Yes, it was.
And who is it again? Number 4.
That's right.
For the Bruins. Kyla Friend. Getting closer and closer to the goal. This time the Bruins keeping control, and now we have a whistle. Now she pointed to her knees and crossed her arms.
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
That's right.
Obstruction.
She's waiting now for the clear. See, they've got to get back. See them getting back, and they're just taking a little bit of time to get back. They're going to have to be careful on that.
Shot on the, oh no, it just goes off to the left side.
Right. It's going to be a 16. It's going to be a long hit there because they went off incidentally, or accidentally.
Now I'm going to say something, just an observation here. You said that the Warriors were taking a little time getting back.
Whoa. And we have a timeout. That stick came back and
came back, and she was coming from the back side.
Right.
And it hit her, so we'll have a timeout here. I hope everybody's okay. Is that?
I hope so too.
Is that who I think it is? You'll see the replay on it right here as one of the players goes to get the ball, and she comes through from the backside. Looks like she got her on the back. So hopefully it's nothing serious and just a painful bruise.
Right. Those sticks hurt.
There you see the referees. Anyway, what I was going to say, Judy, was you mentioned that the Warriors were taking a little time going back. Could that be an indication, and this would seem strange to me, that maybe they're a little tired right now?
They could be tired, yes, and they've got to be careful because they can be called for delay of game.
Ooh.
If they just keep sauntering back and have been told, to be careful.
Right now, we're waiting to find out how the young lady down on the field, I believe it is Sierra Magdalena. We're going to see how she's doing. She's moving around.
Well,
Looks
she's
like
up, and that's good. That's a good sign.
Yep, there she is.
Yeah, it's always a good sign. It is Sierra Magdalena, yes.
Now, will they, obviously they'll take her out for a while. Is it mandatory on injuries to take?
If a coach or a trainer, somebody comes on the field, they must go off.
Which makes sense to me because anytime there's an injury, you want to make sure that you take care of it as quickly and as thoroughly as and efficiently as you can.
Right.
I'm so glad to see that.
It appears that she has gotten hit in the side there, that the stick came down and hit her in the side, maybe knocked the wind out of her for a little bit.
You can see her on your screen there. She's holding her left hand or left arm on her left side.
Yeah.
So
I hate to see that. I hate to see any of the girls get hurt like that, you know, but she's tough, Sierra. She'll probably take some deep breaths and do some things, and she'll be back in.
Right back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Good players always do. Well, Kecoughtan will get the ball, so they'll start it off again. Self-start here. She tries to get it through the Bethel defender. It doesn't quite work. Bethel has it now. They're trying to take it back to the middle, but it's blocked by the Warriors. Now the Warriors on the outside have the ball. They're going down the right side. Nice carry there by the young lady. And that's number 12, I believe. She looked like she was just smoothly, that was Caitlin Herman, looked like she was just gliding the ball along. It wasn't bouncing or anything.
And that's one of the advantages of this nice short field here.
Yeah. Again, real grass.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Bruins on offense now take the ball to the outside where it's stopped by the Warriors' number 14, Kayla Special. Bruins retain possession, however, as they get it back. They try to control the ball. They get it back outside. The Warriors block it. They're moving around, and it'll be the Warriors' ball. They pop it up front. It's taken over again by the Bruins number 9. Who is that?
They are going to the ball. That's one of the things that they are doing. That was Brittany Friend that went to the ball. But if you'll notice, they seem to be stepping to the ball just a little bit sooner. And that makes a difference in the game.
Big difference. That's something you need to do. You can't win unless you score. You can't score unless you have the ball.
That's exactly right.
It makes sense to me. Bruins bring up everybody. They've got it in the middle. Couldn't quite get it shot. Again, I keep going to the fact they're putting a lot of pressure on the Warriors as you see the Warriors trying to battle back out there. The Bruins take it. They're moving toward the center of the field once again. Kyla Friend. The Warriors stop them. The Warriors can't seem to get anything going. They're kind of stuck in their own end on defense. They're doing a good job of keeping the Bruins out of the goal, but they can't get it back out on the other side of the field for them to do anything offensively. Not yet, anyway. Looked like they may have here. That looked like Hannah Clark.
Oh, that was a pretty drive. Very pretty drive.
Almost from one end of the field to the other. Half
right.
field. Now, Hannah seems to be all over the place. She's a midfielder, so that would make sense.
Right. That would make, yeah, right.
I had to look, we'll see what she was. There you see the goalie, Glow, and how do you say that?
Biza. Glow Biza.
Glow Biza. She's been fairly much unchallenged here in this half as the Bruins have done a great job in keeping the ball on the Warrior end of the field. The Warriors looking to change that now as Clark has it. She's stopped by 3 defenders of the Bruins. She couldn't quite get it past them, but the Warriors still.
One thing I do notice that Bethel is doing that's good is the one girl is backing up the other. When, you know, if say player number 1 misses, number 2 is right there behind to pick it up, and that makes a big difference in play.
Well, you never know what's going to happen or where the ball is going to go, or if somebody accidentally leaves it where it wasn't supposed to be, and if you're there behind them, you can take it.
Right.
Get it where it needs to go. Again, the Warriors trying to keep it down the field. Looks like Clark once again steals the ball. Nice long pass, but nobody there.
You notice we are not having the actual shots on goal this second half that we had in the first half. We're not having the flurry in front of the goal cage, that kind of thing. It's not happening. The play is staying in the middle of the field.
Ball goes up the field. Once again, the Warriors trying to control it on the far side. It'll go over to the Bruins. Still no score in this match. It's 0-0. And what happens, Judy, if it's 0-0 at the end of this match?
We will go into overtime. And then it's a fast overtime. It's called 7-a-side. And only 6 girls on the field and your goalie.
Wow.
And they have to be able to run. So
my
your
gosh.
team, it's going to be your team that has the endurance and can really run.
Well, I don't want to say that I'd like to see that, but I'd like to see that.
I know, it's so, let me tell you.
There's our young
It's
lady,
fast-paced.
Sierra Magdaleno, back in the game. Number one, you just saw her there.
Figured she'd be back in real
Gosh.
soon. Yes.
I'm glad she's feeling okay.
Yes. Now, if nobody scores and the score is still tied at the end of it, there will be a break to see who will have possession of the ball. You'll see them call the captains again, that kind of thing, and then we'll go right into 7-a-side.
And how long do they play?
They play for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
That way, but it's sudden victory. So in other
Whoever
words, whoever
scores,
scores, that's
it.
Now at the end of that, if it's still tied, then they go into penalty strokes.
That's
And
similar
each
to
team does a set of 5 strokes. And then they go into sudden victory strokes if it's still tied.
Oh my goodness.
I know. We have to break the tie.
And
No varsity game can stay at a tie.
oh my goodness. And this looks like it could be one of those games.
This could be
today,
one
the
of those
way
games.
they're playing.
I said in the beginning this was going
Yes,
to be
you
an
did.
evenly matched game.
Yes, you did.
And it is.
You were right on target there,
Oh.
Judy. Right on target. My gosh. Well, here's an opportunity
It is
for
an
the Bruins
opportunity,
now.
That's right.
See if they could take advantage of it. The ball comes out. Oh.
Oh. Oh, my.
Nice swing, but it missed. Bruins will get it back, though, on defense.
That's right. They are right there. They are right there to back up.
Long hit. Oh.
Now, remember when I told you about the
Yes,
cherry picking? Well, there was
yes.
a classic example.
Oh, my
She
gosh.
was right there and had it just, deflected off of her sticking in. It would have been terrific.
Who was that young lady? Was that number, trying to see, number 9? Let's see from here. Whoever it was, she snuck in there and was right where she should have been. Got a good pass, but the ball just wouldn't cooperate with her. But the Bruins still in
They've
control.
got it. They're going to take it back in again.
Everybody is now down in Kecoughtan's end. All of the Bruin players, except for their goalie.
Right. They're definitely on the attack.
Oh, right in there. A nice stop by the Warriors. And it looks like it's going to go over to Kecoughtan. Another long stroke by Hannah Clark. She gets it upfield, but as always, right there are the Bruins, and there's number 10 again, and that's Keeley. She does a good job. Another takeaway by our friend, Kyla Friend. She has done just a super job today. Ooh, right through the legs. Number
It was a
6.
nice, Cassie Webb. It was a
Cassie
nice
Webb.
pickup by her, yes.
Nice stop by the Warriors. Trying to take it back was number 2, Karina
Schrenecki.
I apologize for that name. Nice stop by the Bruins again by number 5, Alyssa Mounts. Toward the circle, chipped into the middle, and just out.
They just can't seem to finish.
No, they can't. Pressure.
Right. They certainly are knocking at that goal, but they're just not finishing.
Whoa,
Oh, what a nice stop. Yes.
Who was that?
It's like number
5.
It's so hard to read their numbers.
Yeah, the yellow numbers on white. Number 5. That's who it is right there. Number 5. That was Alyssa Mounts. Did a great job with the stop. Got some sticks caught up there. Nice long pass, but
here she comes.
right there is number 10 again, Keely Ledford. She's been a defensive mainstay for the Bruins today. Finally for the Warriors, the ball is now on the other end of the field as Clark takes it up herself. She's surrounded by 3 defenders, and the Bruins will get the ball.
Right back again.
And they've got 4 or 5 players up here real quickly. And number 1 for the Warriors, Emma Fields, slows that play down. Ball put toward the middle. 16 over to number 2, who tries to put it in the middle. Everybody around the ball. Hannah Clark coming down the side with it. Nice defense by our friend, Kyla Friend. But again, this time Hannah sticking with the ball and a nice center.
And that went right. Oh, my.
Nice shot by Hannah Clark, but it was stopped. The Bruins will take over. They're trying to get it back on the other end of the field. That was Jamie Love, number 7, trying
Bethel
to get the ball away.
Definitely dominating right now.
Without a question.
Well, that was a pretty shot.
There's a nice pass. The goalie coming out. Right to the Warriors.
Right. But
good
couldn't
defense.
Control it, no.
Stolen by number 7, Jamie Love of the Warriors. Gets it downfield, where it's picked up by, is it number 5 for the Warriors?
Yeah, Monet. Oh, that was a pretty stop. But seems like the Bruins are everywhere right now.
I was going to say
they are.
They had a whole gaggle of them right there. Hannah Clark is just really tenacious in the last 10 minutes of this game here. Nice toward the goal. Nice shot toward the goal.
Right.
There's another one. There's no goalie in the net.
And a corner, penalty corner.
And the goalie took a chance there coming
yes, she did,
out,
coming
but
out.
she's cutting down the angles of attack on there, but it was very chancy on her part. Kecoughtan not able to convert on that opportunity. Now has you call it a corner shot, right?
Penalty corner.
Penalty corner. And something happened.
They weren't. Okay, this is a new rule. The defense came out too soon on that shot, and because they came out too soon, they have to go back to the 50. So now they're down a player on the defense there. And it's a shame they couldn't take advantage of it.
Kecoughtan couldn't take advantage of it. The ball came out, they just couldn't control it. Bruins get the ball down to the other end of the field real quickly, and we've got a shot on goal!
And there it is, that's a score. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Very, very pretty.
Now, who was that young lady that just put that one in?
See her right there. See her carrying the ball back? They must go and get the ball and carry it back.
And we'll find out her number in just a second. Looks like number...
They're going to do a replay.
Maybe we'll see it on the replay. Number 5.
Look, it went right into that corner.
Nice shot. Very nice shot. Right now, I'm going to say that was number 5, and that would be Alyssa Mounts. Mounts. That's who we think it was at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're looking at yellow numbers on a white field. This would be the young lady right here with the sunglasses.
Right there, number 5.
Number 5. So the Bruins take the lead 1-0 here in a very, very well played, tightly played game. Not satisfied, the Bruins are putting a lot more pressure on the Warriors again. They're keeping the ball down at this end of the field, controlling it with good ball control. Passes that they're able to stop and control. The Warriors now need to play some very tenacious defense, and they need to open up that offense and get down here.
They need to have more down at the goal when they get down there.
Bruins bring it in. Warriors try to steal the ball. No, another shot on goal, stopped by the Warriors.
Yeah, pretty save. Oh, that was nice.
Nice.
You see her reach with her stick like that? That was very nice.
Is that number 12 or number 2? That's number 12 for the Warriors, and that is Caitlin Herman. Just a freshman. Nice young lady, too, by the way. I happen to have taught her.
Oh, okay.
Very, very nice young lady.
Well, you can imagine what these teams are going to be like if they all stick together, stay together,
yes.
Play and all. I mean, as seniors, they're going to be strong. It's going to be good teams. We only have a couple of minutes left in this game, so Kecoughtan's going to have to fight hard if they want to tie this game.
And the Bruins just continue to put pressure on the Warriors' end of the field. And there's a shot toward the goal that's deflected. Pushed toward the goal, kicked out by the goalie. Down the field where, there she is once again, the stalwart on defense, Keely Ledford. Bruins bring it back up the right side again. They just want to keep it down here. One to nothing here now as the Bethel Bruins scored on a goal by Alyssa Moutz to break a tie in a well-played game here September 25th, 2013 at Bethel High School. The 5-4 Warriors against the 4-4 Bruins. Paul Rowe and Judy Reagan bringing you this game. Well, at least Judy is, and I'm kind of here along for the ride.
That goal gave the Bruins almost a second wind, so to speak. You notice that they're really picking up and running right now. Go. See, they're there.
You know, it just dawned, something just dawned on me, and I should have known this before. Oh, man. Hannah Clark hitting that ball so strong. She's an excellent softball player. She is an excellent softball player.
Okay.
No wonder she has such
a powerful drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes little lights go on in the head. Bethel emptying its end of the field, bringing everybody down here. The ball will go over to Kecoughtan. And very little time left, according to you, Judy.
That's
very little time left, so it's going to be now or never, ladies and gentlemen. The Warriors are going to have to get the ball out and get it downfield and score. And the Bruins are just keeping it here, and they're in close. Oh
my goodness.
We had a collision here.
Right.
I don't know whether they call that good defense or luck, one or the other. Good job by the Bruins to keep the ball down in this end of the court. Soccer coach one time told me that the best defense you can have is a strong offense.
That's correct.
The Bruins trying to center it again. A shot on goal. Deflected.
Just wide, just a little wide there.
Deflected and off to the left-hand side.
And we have a timeout.
Couldn't have much time to have a timeout left.
We had the timeout for the injury, so that probably took some time off.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Right.
And we're happy to report that the young lady, Sierra Magdalena, is doing okay.
Right. She's back in the game, and she's doing okay.
Almost stolen by the Bruins that time. And
oh, obstruction there. I love when the parents help you call the game. It's so wonderful. That's what you call really getting into the game.
Yes, that was number 2, Brittany Park. She had one thing on her mind, and that was to get the ball down there and score.
That's all there was to it. Yep.
Warriors will have it with time short. That was Jennifer Reed bringing the ball into play.
Oh,
Hannah Clark.
That's their ball because she didn't give her 5 yards there.
Hannah Clark hitting again, but deflecting off of the Bruins as they're playing some defense. They don't want this tied up, and they clear it out.
Yes.
Brittany Reed with a stop. Goes over to the Bruins, and
there we go.
ladies and gentlemen,
ends our game. That was a well-played game. That really was. Beautiful, beautiful hockey today.
I just want to sit right here for a minute because this was just amazing to me. It really was. Kecoughtan High School came in here, went up against the Bethel High School Bruins. Kecoughtan 5-4, the Bruins 4-4. Great defensive game. Offense was good, but like you said earlier, not a lot of shots on goal.
No.
But the defense was excellent.
The defense really, really played this game today.
And
they really did.
Well-played game period
yes.
all around by these young ladies.
Yes.
Just tremendously good. But the difference maker was the young lady whose name is Alyssa Moutz. She's the one that scored the goal late in the game on a shot that snuck into the right corner of the goal and gave the Bruins the 1-0 victory.
Beautiful goal.
And maybe this is it right here as we see it on the screen. There it is, right there. Great try by Kecoughtan's goalie, and it just missed Tiffany Nolte's leg for a stop. So the Warriors come to Bethel Bruins trying to get the victory and go up, and they leave in a well-fought game where the Bruins take the victory 1-0. Any last comments, Judy?
I think you're going to see these teams in the conference play. I think both of them are going to be in there, and I think they're going to be fighting hard. I really think Bethel, one of the big things today was they just really stepped to the ball.
They really did, and you said it earlier. You said they went after the ball.
That's
they
exactly
came to the ball.
They did.
That shows wanting this.
They wanted it. They really wanted it.
They did. All right, so final score, Bethel Bruins 1, Kecoughtan High School 0. Along with Judy Reagan, I'm Paul Rowe. Thank you for joining us here at Bethel High School on September the 25th for this varsity girls field hockey game, and we'll see you the next time you're here and the next time we're out there.